everybody, and welcome to another episode of SkyBlock Survival Challenge. I'm just looking at the mobs dropping behind me. So the mob farm that we made the other episode is doing really well, and I might just go and have a look and see if we can pick up a few of those mob drops. So yeah, we changed the mob farm in the last episode, and it is just going really well. These mobs are just flying down here, and we're picking up heaps and heaps of stuff. So I may even have enough enough string now to make some more wool to make our bed. But in this episode, what I really wanted to do was, let me just grab this string first, was make the mushroom stew. We're going to make a large giant mushroom, and that is going to should provide a lot of food. So once I make this bed, we'll grab a couple of bits of wool here, and let's see what I've got. So I've got 3 bits of wool, and I've got plenty of wood as well. So I'll just grab a little bit more wood here. Now the bed is going to be 3 planks of wood at the bottom and 3 bits of wool on top, and we have our bed finally. It's taken so long. It's taken so long to get our bed, but finally we have it. I'm just going to have to stick it out here for now. I don't have a real proper spot for the bed, so I might just stick it here by the cobblestone generator, which should be nice and warm during the night time. And while I'm looking in my little treasure chest here, I'm going to grab these seeds because I haven't really done anything with these seeds yet. And one of the challenges is to make a melon farm and to make a make a watermelon farm and a melon farm as well. So what I wanted to do is maybe put it over here next to the wheat farm. There's not a lot of space, and there's not a lot of soil. There's not a lot of dirt that we can kind of make a really big farm with. So it's just going to be just a really small farm, I think. In order to do this, I'm going to have to get rid of some of this wheat, unfortunately. But I do have plenty of bone meal, so that I can always get food when I need it. So what's going to happen is I'm going to just get rid of this wheat here. Unfortunately, I'll pick up the seeds. So it's just going to be a small kind of wheat farm over there, and the seeds are going to go, let me see, pumpkin seed will go there, and a melon seed will go there. And what I'll do is I'll have a line of pumpkins here and a line of melons over here, and they should produce their kind of goods over here and over there, so that way they won't get in the way of each other. But it'll take a little while for that to grow unless I bone meal it, which I might do a little bit later. But as I said in the beginning, what I really wanted to do this time around was create a giant red and brown mushroom. It's not something that I've actually done before, so I've got the red mushroom and the brown mushroom, and I might just head off in this direction just a little bit. Let's see, we got 1, 2, and 3. So I'll make a little spot for them over in this direction here. And the trick with the mushrooms is that actually, I might just create my spawn point. I haven't slept at all in the last 5 or 6 episodes. Ever since I spawned on this island, I have not slept. So I'm going to finally set my spawn point to the island so I don't have to worry so much about dying, unless I'm holding on to something that is absolutely crucial for the game. I'll try not to hold on to the things that I know I'm really going to need before the end of the game, so that if I do accidentally fall down, it's not going to be such a big deal. So the idea I had was to make the mushroom farm. Well, it's not going to be a mushroom farm actually, that's not one of the challenges, but we do have the challenge of making a giant red mushroom. That's one of the challenges, and I wanted to do that today. But the mushrooms only can be placed down in very dark locations, so I'm going to have to make a little cave for it. I'll just go one more here, and let's see, this should be fine just here. So what's going to happen is the mushrooms are going to go here, and I'll probably continue this pathway out a little bit and make a little lake out there in the distance. Another one of the challenges is to make a lake, and I think I need to go fishing as well, so it's going to have to be a lake that is big enough to spawn fish, and maybe we'll even get a few squids as well, I'm not sure. So I don't need to go out too far with this, but we'll make a little platform here to place the mushroom in. Okay, so I've expanded the place a little bit, and what I've done, instead of making the walls go all the way up, because I was running out of cobblestone, what I've done is just add a roof to the top there, so that should make this place dark enough for the mushroom to actually grow. I did want to have a little alcove for both of the giant mushrooms, but it's just taking up too much space and too much cobblestone, so I'm just going to have to do one mushroom at a time. And there we go, we got the giant mushroom. Woohoo! Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to just hack this down and grab all of the little mushrooms that come out. And that should allow us to make some mushroom stew. Now for the challenges, we do need to make, I think it's 10 bowls of mushroom stew. So, and in order to make the mushroom stew, we need a red mushroom and also a brown mushroom. So the red mushroom is not going to be enough. We're going to have to do this once more with the brown mushrooms. But it looks like we're getting heaps of red mushrooms, so there should be plenty to make those 10 bowls of mushroom stew. So it looks like I've got 16 red mushrooms, which is just absolutely fantastic. And I'll do the same with the brown mushroom. There we go. That is huge. Let's just grab... Oops, my axe has... Oh, it doesn't really matter. Seems like it don't really need an axe to chop down the mushrooms. Hopefully I'll get quite a few brown mushrooms from this. Just chop it down as quickly as possible. They're not like trees. You do need to chop down every block of it. I know I've got 3 brown mushrooms already, so hopefully I'll get at least 10 and we can make those 10 bowls of mushroom stew. Otherwise I can do it again, that's fine. It doesn't really matter, it's no big deal. I can make as many mushrooms as I want, so I pretty much have an unlimited supply of mushrooms at the moment. As long as I have enough bone meal to create the giant mushrooms, and I'm getting skeletons falling down all the time, so I can always make a bowl of mushroom stew if I'm getting hungry anytime in the future. Okay, so we've got heaps of brown mushrooms. Looks like we've got 14 brown mushrooms, so that's plenty to make our stew. I'm just going to leave a big mushroom here. Have the big mushroom on display, which was my idea from the beginning, to have both mushrooms on display. But I might have one here, and I might make the brown mushroom on the other side a little bit later. But at least we've got our big red mushroom there. So while I'm here, I'm going to make the bowl. Make a bowl just like that. So I'll grab the bowls and the mushroom. I'm not exactly sure if it matters where you place them. There we go. So we've got our first bowl of mushroom stew. I might as well make 3 of them there. There we go. So we've got. Looks like I have to keep the bowls of mushroom. I can't stack them up. I need to keep them separately. So we've got our giant mushroom and we've got our bowls of mushroom stew. I'll make the rest of them a little bit later. I just wanted to check on the pumpkins and the melons and see if they're growing. Unfortunately, there's no animals at the moment, so I am hoping that some animals are going to spawn in here. That's kind of a pretty big deal. So I'll just grab this pumpkin and get a few more pumpkin seeds. But we're basically done for the episode. We have completed the things that we set out to do. Just going to plant this last... Oops, what am I doing? I'm planting them in the wrong spot. Okay, that's not where I want the mushrooms. Sorry, the pumpkins. I've got mushrooms on my mind. Okay, so we've got the 3 pumpkins, and that is our little pumpkin farm, and we've got the little melon farm there. So we have made really good progress. What we need to do in the next episode is to make a lake, which I'll probably do out past the red mushroom, and then we also need to make a home for ourselves. So that's going to be in the next couple of episodes. I'm just going to stand over here and say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. I hope you are enjoying this series of SkyBlock Survival Challenge. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.